Today, I'm not hiking alone. I'm hiking with a friend who's come up all the way from Tokyo, a popular Russian YouTuber. Aliona? How do I pronounce your name, by the way? Good morning. Today, I'm standing near the border of 3 prefectures here in Tohoku, northern Japan. Those being Iwate, Akita, and Miyagi. Mount Kurikoma here is one of the most popular places to see the fall colors every autumn, and is one of the earlier places to color. It's late September right now, and it is perfect, as you'll see. Today I'm not hiking alone, but I'm hiking with a popular Russian YouTuber who YouTubes from Tokyo in Japanese, Aliona. Let me introduce her. Not only incredibly fluent in Japanese, she's actually a graduate of Tokyo University, which is the Harvard of Japan, as it were. So you've done a lot of hiking recently.
Yeah, this year, starting this year, actually.
And you've gone to Nagano, to the Northern Alps?
Yeah, 4 or 5 times, I think. I climbed Yarigatake, Tsurugi.
So basically, I'm up here in Tohoku, so I'm always promoting the mountains up here, but compared to the Northern Alps, they're a little bit humble, the mountains of Tohoku. The Alps are just huge. No? You like
They're
them?
not.
Well, we'll see. Anyways, we should stop talking and get back to hiking, but I wanted to just take a second to introduce Aliona, who's with me today. Onward. As you can see, even towards the trailhead, it's already just bright colors everywhere. This is what Mount Kurikoma is famous for. The autumn, the fall colors. It's a Monday today, and so it's not going to be that crowded, but even on a normal working Monday, there are tons of people here, and for good reason. There's a number of trails, and while it's not easy to get lost, it definitely makes sense to download a map via the YAMAP app before you come, so you are not wondering which way to go. As you can see behind me right here, it is just stunning. It's a riot of color, yellows, oranges, reds. That's what makes this mountain so popular, both among locals and people from as far away as Tokyo. There are buses coming up here during this season daily from the nearby Ichinoseki city, as well as all the way from Tokyo. And so if you come up on a weekend, you're gonna wanna make sure you start early, or it'll be just packed in the parking lot. It was supposed to be clear today. It's cloudy, but it doesn't matter. The colors are still fantastic. Normally, you would hike up this way, but 3 or 4 years ago, the amount of volcanic gas became dangerous. And this way, which goes past Showa Pond, which is a beautiful volcanic pond, is now closed because of dangerous volcanic gas. So we crossed the river instead. On popular trails like this, you see a lot of hikers who'll keep their mask on for the entire hike. I personally don't do that, but there it is. Konnichiwa. Look at this tunnel of color. It's just gonna get a little stronger, a little more yellow. A number of people have requested that I do videos relating to cooking, food, and also to Japanese sake, nihonshu, and I have not forgotten these requests. I will definitely do that. I've just been a little busy with some online work recently, and the fall colors are just exploding, so every day that I don't have some work on the PC to do, I have to be like, which mountain can I go to? Is it good enough weather? Because there's so many places where I want to see and document for you guys the fall colors, because they're just exploding now. Look at that mountainside ahead of us, huh? This is why this area is one of the most popular places to see the fall colors. And it's just gonna get better the higher we get. Trust me. Nice steep little staircase. Konnichiwa. Ah, domo sumimasen. In the mountains of Tohoku, when you're ascending, you have right of way. That is the normal rule of politeness. When you're going down, you move out of the way. What do you think so far?
It's so beautiful, even in this cloudy weather. Of course, it will be more beautiful if you can see the sun, but still, I love this weather. Like, it feels more like autumn.
This giant dragonfly on his hat is popular among local hikers. It's called oniyama, and people believe that it keeps the bugs away. これでアブとかブヨとか来ないですか？
スズマシとはね。じゃあこれ一応金沢水引ってやつ
ですね。聞いてますか？ちゃんと。
なんとか聞いてるみたいですよ。
いいですね、いいですね。ありがとうございます。
I just wanted to say a few words about that interesting giant dragonfly on the fellow's hat. Yeah, that's called an oniyama, which is one type of dragonfly. In Japan, there was a number of words for different sizes and I guess varieties of dragonflies. So you see a lot of people walking with giant fake dragonflies attached to their hat. It looks like some sort of Halloween gag, and it's really cute. I have no idea if it works, but yeah, why not? Doesn't hurt, right? This is such a busy hike. It seems like there's people from as far away as Kanagawa and all over the place coming up here today. Almost to the summit here. It's still kind of cloudy, but it looks like it might clear up. We'll see.
Aliona is indeed a popular YouTuber. She's being recognized by the second group of people now, and of course they're happy to take photos with her. This happens to me once in a while, but not so often. It's starting to open up a little bit. Still got a ways to climb before the summit. 綺麗ですね。山頂どうでしたか？
ガスで。
ガスって言って。
今がちょうどいい。
今ちょうどいいですか？
朝早かったらもう全然ダメ。諦めて降りてきたら晴れ。
そういうもんですね。The sun is coming out. What a difference it makes for the colors, huh? If we're lucky, it'll be clear when we're on the summit. If not, we're still lucky just to be here. We're approaching the final ascent to Mount Kurikoma, and you can see this last bit is just a zip up the side of the final peak. It's lost in the clouds right now, but with some luck, it'll clear up in a short while. Because of the way the sun is, looking back the way I've climbed up, it's much clearer just how stunning a path this is. As you can see, the summit is quite crowded. Konnichiwa. Yeah, even on a Monday, this popular mountain in the fall, even with less than ideal weather, is incredibly crowded. This is the summit marker, 1,627 meters. Modest mountain, as it is. It is quite cloudy and quite windy up here on the summit area of Mount Kurikoma, and wow, there's a lot of people here. Even on a Monday, and a Monday with less than ideal weather as it is today. We're in the clouds, so we can't really see anything from here at this moment. It is just packed with people. But it's like that, 7 days a week. If you think this is bad, you should see it on a Saturday. Still, everybody's friendly. It's nice to have a lot of people all out enjoying nature and the beauty of the season. We're right in the middle of a cloud. Can't see 20 meters ahead.
Well, unfortunately, it's really windy and we're stuck in the middle of a cloud, basically. A number of clouds just keep engulfing the summit area, and so most of the gorgeous colors on the surrounding mountainside are completely hidden. But you can't predict mountain weather. That's just how it is some days. Of course, we all like the misty, sort of mysterious, otherworldly atmosphere of being up in a cloud too, but because we're here for the fall colors, it's a little bit too bad. Would have rather had a blue sky and been able to see just the explosion of flaming reds and oranges that cover this mountainside clearly, but oh well, another time. Can't have it every time. So compared to in Nagano, the Japanese Northern Alps, what do you think?
Like, the scale is different, but I think both is really great. Like, I can't compare Japan Alps do not have this scenery.
Ah.
And like sometimes you want this scenery, like maybe more like low trees, something here. And in Alps, like it only rocks. It's beautiful as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you go up.
There's a Japanese poet who was, I forget the name of the poem, but she wrote "Minna chigatte minna ii."
Yeah,
Have you
I
heard-
think so.
So
I think so.
everybody's different, but everybody's good.
違う良さがある。うん。
Yeah, it's its own unique charm. Well, that's good to hear, because once in a while, you know, it is the more popular range, but this is also worth exploring
Yeah.
by far. Yeah, well, I'll have to sometime. I'll ask your advice and go explore the Nagano Alps. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna eat a little bit of lunch, and then maybe we'll catch some better views on the way down.
見えてる。
Oh, yeah, it's opening up. Let's take a look. I just realized that this river that I crossed, and now I'm just crossing on my way back, is actually Sanzu-no-kawa, which is the Japanese equivalent of the river Styx. This is the river that we all cross when we die. According to Japanese myth, the difficulty of crossing this river, Sanzu-no-kawa, is dependent on the sort of life you lived. If you are very virtuous, you cross a shallow area naturally and you go across very easily. And if you are not a good person, then you are said to cross in a heavy area with a strong current, will be swept far downstream. And so the part of the other bank, the afterlife that you reach, is dependent on your actions during your life. Here you can see the summit of Mount Kurikoma is still in that cloud. It takes at the very least 2 hours from Morioka to drive here, so you can't pick the weather. You come here and it's this way, that's just how it is. Well, so that's why it makes it even more fantastic when you actually get lucky and have a perfect blue day when you've come a long ways to reach a mountain. All right, so we came back down to the trailhead at Tsukawa Hot Springs. What did you think?
I'm happy.
Yeah.
Got that, yeah. Like the weather was like, it could be better. I thought it would be better today. Like I checked about 10 forecasts, and all of them said that it's clear in Kurikoma
And yet,
today.
stuck in the clouds. That's just the way it is sometimes.
Yeah, but still it was great. Really good time today.
It was fantastic, and maybe another time we'll be able to show you the colors at their peak.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, you'll come back maybe up to Tohoku, maybe see somewhere in Akita Komogatake or something
Yeah.
like that sometime. Great. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the trails.